Welcome, friends. Today we will talk about a very sensitive and important issue from Tripura. Tipra Motha MLA Ranjit Debbarma has demanded an urgent investigation into the alleged influx of illegal Bangladeshi migrants in Dhalai district. According to him, many of these migrants have fraudulently obtained Indian documents like Aadhaar, voter ID, Ration Card, and PAN. This issue has created political, social, and security concerns in the state, and we will analyze it in full detail. Ranjit Debbarma has written to Union Home Minister Amit Shah demanding a special task force and high-level inquiry. He claims that in Dhalai district, illegal settlers from Bangladesh have not only obtained Indian identity documents, but also enrolled in electoral rolls, occupied forest and government land, including land under the Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council, and in some cases even enjoyed dual voting rights. The allegations include fraudulent enrollment in electoral rolls with the help of brokers, corrupt officials, and political figures, possession of forged documents such as Aadhaar, PN, and Ration Cards, encroachment of government, forest, and TTAADC land, use of marriages and assumed identities to legitimize settlement. Media reports also mention that this year authorities have already apprehended more than 156 Bangladeshi nationals and 14 Rohingya migrants in Tripura. Dhalai is a border and near-border district of Tripura. It has porous and forested borders, remote hamlets, and challenging terrain which makes surveillance difficult. Demographically, this region is politically sensitive because it falls under tribal majority areas governed by the TTAADC. Any change in the population balance directly impacts the rights and identity of indigenous tribal communities, which is why Tipra Motha is strongly reacting to this issue. So the evidence that's out there in the public domain mainly includes a few things. First, there are field observations of sudden settlements popping up in certain localities. Second, we have these administrative anomalies where suspected foreigners end up in voter rolls or somehow hold multiple Indian documents. Third, there have been arrests and raids by state police, which have exposed some migrants and even entire document rackets. And fourth, there are allegations that middlemen and even officials are helping migrants get documents through, well, corruption. But let's be clear, what we have right now is mostly allegations and kind of indicative evidence. The final truth, honestly, can only be confirmed through a proper forensic and legal investigation. So the detection and deportation of non-citizens in India is mainly governed by the Foreigners Act of 1946 and the Citizenship Act. In the Northeast, these issues are also politically linked to agreements like the Assam Accord and some special provisions. Recently, the Ministry of Home Affairs actually issued directives in 2025 for states to form special task forces, or STFs, to detect and remove illegal immigrants. And yeah, the Tripura High Court has said it will entertain fresh public interest litigations if the state fails to act. For credibility, an investigation should really include a few key steps. First, mapping hotspots of alleged settlements in Dhalai. Second, an electoral roll audit with the Election Commission to check for sudden mass additions. Third, biometric verification with UID, PAN, and Ration Card databases to expose fraudulent identities. Fourth, a land audit of encroached forest, government, and TTAADC land. Fifth, a criminal investigation of brokers, middlemen, and corrupt officials. Sixth, screening for genuine refugees like the Rohingya, who may actually need humanitarian protection. And seventh, international coordination with Bangladesh for deportation, though, to be honest, past experiences show this is extremely difficult. Deportation bottlenecks are a big issue, you know. Bangladesh has often refused to accept migrants identified in India. Then there are administrative errors like the Assam NRC showed how large-scale verification exercises can wrongly exclude genuine citizens, and that just causes so much human suffering. And, well, communal tension is another risk. Allegations of illegal settlement can easily be weaponized politically and create unrest among communities. So what should actually be done here? Well, a multi-agency inquiry with central oversight, state police, the Election Commission, and independent experts is really needed. Instead of these blanket exclusion drives, targeted forensic verification makes much more sense. There should also be judicial oversight to prevent errors and make sure everything stays transparent. Community engagement is key too. with the TTAADC and village councils coming together to build trust. And, diplomatic preparedness for deportation issues with Bangladesh is also super important. So, Ranjit Debbarma's demand has honestly opened up a big debate in Tripura. Are illegal Bangladeshi migrants really settling in Dhalai district using fake Indian documents? Are they actually changing the demographics and politics of the state? Or is this just a political narrative? At the end of the day, only a fair, transparent, and legally supervised investigation can really give us the real answers. This issue, it's not just about Tripura. It's actually about the balance between national security, indigenous rights, legal safeguards, and human rights. Stay tuned. We'll definitely keep following this story closely. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep analysis.